6 reasons he gives why it is excellent. 1, it is the essence of Bharatam. 2, it has been sung by the rishis. 3, it has been compiled by Vedavyasa. 4, it has been told by Bhishma that it is the highest of Tattva. 5, all elders have accepted that it is the highest of Tattva. 6, it is teaching certain congruence with Gita and other scriptures. For all these reasons, Vishnu Sahasranama should be taken up for study, it should be taken up for reflection, it should be taken up for meditation, says Bhatta. Generally, they say that in tradition in South India, in the villages, the way they used to chant it, one has a Namavali, other also has each name with your Vigraha of Rama or Krishna in front of you in the puja. Each name you offer flower or a tulasi or whatever, and you offer worship in that manner. Or they say that they keep a plate of vibhuti, bhasma, next to oneself, chant it, and then after that vibhuti is given to everybody. In people with more affluence, when they have some, either maybe a festival in the house like an Upanayanam of a son or whatever, or maybe generally otherwise, maybe because they have prayed, they do a Sahasra Brahmana Bhojana. They call 1,000 Vedavits to feed. And to each one, when they go and they will offer worship with one name like that, of Sahasranama. As recently as 15 years ago, a friend of mine actually did this in Delhi. Yeah. And according to Nilakantha, in all mantras there is this concept of Purascharana. There is a certain amount that you have to chant for getting siddhi of the mantra. For Vishnu Sahasranama, Nilakantha says chant it 1 lakh times in a specified period. So it is that Bhagavad-pada says in Bhajagovindam. What does he say? Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram. Sing the Gita. Sing Nama Sahasram. He does not even say which Nama Sahasram. You are supposed to know it is Vishnu Sahasranam. Geyam Gita Nama Sahasram. Jayam Shripati Rupama Jasram. Meditate on the beautiful form of the Lord. Neyam Sajjana Sange Chittam. Take your heart and mind and be in the vicinity of sadhu purushas. Deyam Dina Janaya Chavittam. Give to people who need. Dina Janaya. So, now that we have been a bit around Sahasranama, let us start with the Purva Patika or the preface to Shankara's Bhashya on Sahasranama. Shankara starts his Bhashya with a set of verses from Harivamsha, Kailasa Yatra Parva, where Lord Shiva is saying something. Those few verses he takes and he starts his as preface to his Bhashya on Vishnu. Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Klishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Satchidanandarupaya Krishnaya Klishtakarine. O Krishna, who does deeds without any effort, who is none other than the person of Satchidananda. He is reality, he is the consciousness, he is the bliss, he is Sri Krishna. He is one who does deeds without having to take any effort. Namo Vedanta Vedyaya. I bow to him who is the all-knower of all Vedanta. Gurave. I bow to Sri Krishna, the Guru. Buddhi Sakshine. He is the one who is seeing all the modifications of my mind, of the intellect, of everybody's intellect, of all the minds. He is Antaryami. Krishna Dvaipayanam Vyasam Sarvalokahitashinam Vedabja Bhaskaram Vande Shamadhi Nilayam Munim. Next, he bows to Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa, who has the best interest of the world in his heart. Vedabja Bhaskaram Vande, who is like the sun to the lotus of the Vedas. He is like the sun to the lotus of the Vedas, means it is because of Vyasa that the Veda blooms. Samadhi Nilayam Munim, he is a Muni and he is the residence of all self-control. He is restrained. These two are perhaps written by Adi Shankara himself. Then the verses from Harivamsha continue. Adistvam sarvabhutana madhyam antasvata bhavan tvattah sarvamabhut vishvam tvai sarva praliyate. Adistvam sarvabhutana. You are the original person of all beings. You are the middle, you are the end. It is from you that this entire universe has come. It is in you that this entire universe will dissolve. Then Shiva says, Aham tvam hi mahadevas tvamevaham janardana avayorantaram nasti shabdairarthair jagatpate. Shiva is telling of Vishnu, of Krishna, Aham tvam hi mahadevas tvamevaham janardana. I am you and you are me. O Janardana, avayor antaram nasti. Amongst, there is no difference. We are not apart, we are the same. Avayor antaram nasti. Shabdair arthair jagatpate. Either in name or in content, in no way is there any distinction between us. Namani tava govinda yani loke mahanti cha tanyeva mama namani natrakarya vicharana. O Govinda, the great names that are yours in this world, all the names that belong to you in this world, by which you are referred to in this world, they are my names as well. Tani eva, those are the very names that are mine as well. Natrakarya vicharana. There is no need to have any second thought. Nobody needs to have any second thought about this. The Sahasranama Vishnu is the Sahasranama of Shiva. Tadupasa Jagannatha Saivastu mama gopate yaschatvam dveshti bho deva samam dveshti na samshaya. O Jagannatha, he who offers worship to you, he offers worship to me as well. And he who harbors ill will towards you, have no doubt he harbors ill will towards me. Tadvistaro yato deva yaham bhuta patistatah natadasti manak deva yatte virahitam kvachit. All this universe, O Govinda, is but an extension of you, is but you. Likewise, I too am but an extension of you. And I am Pashupati. Not a bit in all existence has any existence apart from you. Yadasit vartate yaccha bhavi jagatpate sarvam tvameva devesha vina kinchit tvaya nahi. Whatever was in this universe, whatever is in this universe, whatever will be in this universe, O Jagatpate, O Lord of the universe, everything is you. Without you, there is nothing. Iti Harivamshe Kailasa Yatrayam Maheshwara Vachanam. These are the words of Shiva in Kailasa Yatra, in Harivamsha. And then Sahasra and Shankara then says, Sahasramurtehe Purushottamasya Sahasranetraananapadabaahoh Sahasranamnam Stavanam Prashastam Niruchyate Janma Jaradishantyai. Sahasramurtehe Purushottamasya, that Lord Narayana, who has 1,000 forms, Sahasranetra, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 faces, 1,000 hands, 1,000 feet, 1,000 names, all praiseworthy. I now start to elucidate about those names. What is the outcome? Why do I need to elucidate those names? Janma Jaradi Shantyai, so that these will be useful for overcoming birth, death, decay, and all that. Then starts Vishnu Sahasranama proper. We'll just start the first verse today. Vaishampayana is telling Janamedaya. Actually, tradition says we must start it not here, although that's not a part of the traditional Vishnu Sahasranama, but you say that and then you start here. So we'll say that and then start here. Which is Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Vyasam Vasishtanaptaram Shakte Pautramakalmasham Parasharatmajam Vande Shukatatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahma Nidaye Vasishtaya Namo Namah Avikaraya Shuddhaya Nityaya Paramatmane Tadaika Rupa Rupaya Vishnave Sarvajishnave Om Yastyasmaranamatrena Janma Sansara Bandhanat Vimuchyate Namastasmai Vishnave Prabha Vishnave Om Namo Vishnave Prabha Vishnave Sri Vaishampayana Uvacha. Now it starts. Right? Now it starts. Yasya Duradvaktradhyaha Parishadhyaha Paramsadam. That also is there. The second verse, it's used for Vishwaksena. Now Vaishampayana starts and he says, Sutva dharmana sheshena pavanani cha sarvasha yudhishthirah shantanavam punarevabhyabhashata. We will start and go a little bit into this verse today. Sutva dharmana sheshena pavanani cha sarvasha. Yudhishthira, having listened to entirety of dharma, all dharma is listened to from Bhishma. Each one of them is pavanani, holy and cleansing. Yudhishthira Shantanavam Punareva Abhyabhashata. He then had something else to ask, something more to speak and ask of Bhishma. Having all heard the entirety of dharma, he still had something to ask of Bhishma. That's the verse. To this, Bhagavad-pada writes a commentary, beautiful commentary for this verse. First, I'll just read it out. Then we'll go a little bit into the explaining of it. Dharman abhyudaya shreyasa hetu bhutan chodana lakshanana asheshena karsnena pavanani papakshayakarani dharma rahasyani cha sarvashah sarva prakaraihi shrutva yudhishthiro dharmaputrah Shantanavam Shantanuputram Bhishmam Sakala Purushartha Sadhanam Sukhasampadhyam Alpaprayasam Analpaphalam Anuktamiti Kritva Punaha Bhuya Eva Abhyabhashata Prashnam Kritavan. I haven't said it in as beautiful a way as it should be said, but I'm just telling it. A good Sanskrit scholar will say this, it will come much better. Dharman Abhyuda Shreyasa Hetu Bhutan. Dharman, having listened to dharma, what is dharma? Abhyudaya Shreyasa Hetu Bhutan, which gives you prosperity. Firstly, dharma should make you prosperous, which gives you prosperity. Nishreyasa Hetu Bhutan, it also should give you ultimate bliss and moksha. Both. Having heard, Yudhishthira has heard dharma, which gives prosperity in this world as well as leads you to moksha. Chodana Lakshanan which are all in conformance with the directions of the Veda. Whatever he has heard is in consonance with the direction of the Veda. Asheshena Katsniyana. He has heard Dharma in its entirety, totality he has written. He has heard Shrutva. Now, let's stop here a bit and go into this now. He says, Yudhishthira has heard the entirety of the Dharma. Where are we? Where is this Vishnu Sahasranama appear in Bharatam? It appears in Anushasanika Parva. Anushasanika Parva is the Parva that follows Shanti Parva. Entire Shanti Parva is Dharma Upadesha of Bhishma to Yudhishthira. It's a huge Parva. Shanti Parva is the people desirous of liberation, of Vairagyam, etc. used to study Shanti Parva separately every day, like that, for years together. Entirety. After Shanti Parva is Anushasanika Parva. That again continues Dharma Upadesha from Bhishma to. And there in Anushasanika Parva, somewhere towards the second half to latter half, Vishnu Sahasranam Stotram comes. Let's have a sample list of what he has heard so far. Not all he has heard, some of it from Shanti Parva onward. Shanti Parva is divided into three. Raja Anushasana Dharma Parva, Apad Dharma Parva, Moksha Dharma Parva. Raja Anushasana Dharma Parva deals with all the dharma related to the duties of a king. Some of the things he covers there, starting with Yajna Anusthana, what all Yajnas a king should conduct. Then, of course, Rajaniti, how the polity, how to administration, so to say. The importance of Purushartha, that is, a king should ever be willing to strive. Effort. His effort can overcome anything. And the importance of Satya, truth. The importance of Danda Dharma, Dharma Drohi Damana. Danda Dharma, one of the most important jobs of the king is to ensure that he metes out punishment to those who transgress Dharma. That is the importance of a government, to punish those who break the law. Very, very clear. That is why you need the king. Then 36 gunas, 36 qualities of a king that will give him success in this world and in the next are explained by Bhishma to Yudhishthira. He also explains defects that are found in kings, including things like light-heartedness, softness. Suppose a king is light-hearted, it's a problem. He makes light of everything. Or he's soft, let him go. Problem. King has to be feared. Punishment has to be feared. That's his job, role description. Then the importance of having ethical Purohitas. Purohita was an important aspect of king's retinue. Then the importance, how to choose the right ministers, qualities of good ministers, how to test ministers. You must not only appoint ministers, but you also periodically test them. How to recognize a friend and an enemy. Then the 6 methods, Sandhi, Vigraha, like that, how to launch an attack, stop, how separate, all that. Then spies, very important teaching on spies, how you should have spies, how one spy should not know the other spies, detailed. War strategies, how to recognize valor and cowardice, because both will be there. Then qualities of warriors from different parts of Bharatadesham. The British said martial races. They were selecting people from certain parts, right, for their Indian army, or British army. Then how to manage the army, in fact, is very detailed, how you must ensure that even if the kingdom is in great distress, the salary of the soldiers should be definitely paid. It says all that. Goes into detail. You can hold back the salary of some other soldiers. There should not be no revolt there. How to manage the army. How to make out, in a war, how to make out signs of victory or defeat. How to overpower the enemy. How to recognize a dushta, a crook. Very important. And how to handle insults by a dushta. Explains it. How to you read about the great Prithviraj Chauhan, the great ruler Prithviraj Chauhan. Muhammad Ghori attacked. He came from Afghanistan. Thanesar, the current Kurukshetra area, was where their respective armies met in the first battle. They came in horses. Chauhan's army had kingdom, Delhi. He had elephants as well. The elephants smashed the horses. It was a great battle. 100,000 people from their side, 200,000 from this side. They got routed. And Muhammad Ghori got taken as prisoner. He was brought. Then he pleaded forgiveness and he said he will never again raise his eyes towards Hindustan and all that. And his brother, he called him, "You are my brother," to Prithviraj Chauhan, all that. Prithviraj Chauhan's own brother, this guy calling him brother, his own brother said to him, no, don't trust this guy. His minister told him, don't trust this guy. He said, no. Magnanimity. He freed him. He said, you can go back. Not only freed him, he gave him some 300 elephants, so many horses. He sent escorts with him, everything. So that he safely goes back to Afghanistan. That fellow went there and sent the head of the escorts back as gift. He came back again next year. And this year, by a trickery, he managed to capture Chauhan. Trickery. Took him back to his kingdom, insulted him day in, day out as a prisoner. And this guy used to look at him, and the guy said, you cannot look at me, you cannot raise your eyes. Down, I should be down. I should be down. He laughed at him. When the guy reminded him that I freed you, he laughed at him, said, you're a fool. Asked him, put eyes down. He said, nah, Rajput's eyes does not go down until he dies. He said, blind him. With hot iron, he was blinded. Kept as a prisoner. He had there was somebody with him, who had his own mantri of sorts, who was with him in the jail. Then in one certain, they engineered it so one day that there was a challenge for him to show his ability of archery, Prithviraj Chauhan's ability of archery. He is blind. To shoot at some object by description. And Muhammad Ghori was made to give the challenge to him. And said, standing next to him, this man told him in his language that so many yards to the front, so many feet to the left, sits that Nawab Chauhan. Finish him now. And one shot, 2 or 3 arrows, he hit there and he killed him. Some say that by the noise, just by the voice of that guy saying shoot, he shot him and killed him. Because even in Ramayana, that's what Dasharatha does. He thinks it's some animal drinking water. It's actually the pot of that boy, and he shoots and that boy dies. Now that particular method of Astra Vidya was known to Prithviraj Chauhan, they say. He shot him. Anyway, he was killed, however, and his tomb is still there. All right, how to recognize the dushta, how to handle insults. What is the duty you have towards your own family as a king? You're a king, but you have a family. So what is the duty to one's family? What is the duty to one's guru? What is the duty to Ishvara? All that in addition. What are the various sins committed people commit, papa karma? What are the prayaschitta for that? How can you atone for those sins? Then what is the prabhava? What is the effect of prarabdha, your karma? What is the effect of kala, time? What is the effect of different gunas? What is varna? It's a whole list in Raja Anushastra Dharma. Then comes Abad Dharma. Then comes Moksha Dharma. We'll go a little bit into the rest of that to our next class. We'll end here now.